Clock check.
Individuals of different genders, and most especially women, experience different forms of online gender-based violence that may manifest into everyday encounters, such as hate speech, discrimination, misrepresentation, and stereotyping. According to Victoria Scott, a senior research officer at the International Foundation for Electoral Systems, gender disinformation may be defined as gender hate speech that circulate around the information environment. Under this, we identify online gender-based violence, a type of gender disinformation, which is false or harmful contents that attacks women and people with diverse gender identities. It is also any act of violence committed by the use of technologies such as laptops and phones. As of October 2022, the Philippines still tops the social media usage of Simon Kemp's annual digital report. This potentially increased the rate of online gender-based violence. Digital tools and the prevalence of the use of artificial intelligence have also been making it easier to create non-consensual sexual images over the internet. Moreover, online gender-based violence roots from the intersectionality of other areas such as sexual orientation, gender identity, social class, ethnicity, religion, and skin color, among others.
I'm Janelle Cao. I'm 21 years old. I'm female and I'm a lesbian. I use the pronoun she, her. In my own experience in the lesbian community, I don't see much representation in the Philippine context of social media. But in Western context of social media, I see a lot of LGBT stuff, but in a really sexual way. Often LGBT people are sexualized and fetishized.
Sa social media kasi, it's only female and male. So, hindi masyadong i-establish yung different identities or like gender identities.
I have experienced that, especially in communities that are small on like Twitter or Reddit. The lesbian culture has like all of these things that you need to have short nails or you need to cut your hair in a certain way, and sometimes I feel pressured, especially when I was starting to figure out my identity. I was subscribing to the labels and the looks that lesbians have.
I don't feel offended personally, pero I know that they're offending na sometimes nakakita ako ng content na yung babae, ganito lang dapat yung ginagawa. Yung mga ganon. Yung even if they're jokes, na may pinanggagalingan pa rin naman talaga yung mga ganong klaseng jokes.
Meron mga jokes na medyo nasosobrahan na. So, for me, I think okay lang na yung iparating nila na they should respect other gender identity, but wag na nilang gawing katatawanan masyado.
Yeah, marami. Like, magpo-post ako sa TikTok lang mga dancing videos, then may comments agad na very disgusting for me.
I think it's really good that there are many more people that create content that explore the different types of gender identities and sexualities. They are shedding light on certain topics that are not talked about in the household. So I think it's good because when I was a kid, there's not much conversation or topics like that in my home, and I took the initiative to learn about it myself. So now that in social media and the internet, the content creators that are talking about LGBT stuff are more accessible, I think it's good for the LGBT community.
Mas prone yung mga babae sa mga ganon. In the same way na mas prone sila sa violence in real life. Kasi people think that girls are weaker than men, so they're more likely to be they're more likely to be on the receiving end of those kinds of things.
I think so. Lagi lang naman kasi. Like, magpo-post ka ng news about women getting raped, tapos makikita mo agad nakasalanan ng victim, kasalanan ng babae. Ano daw damit, ano daw sinabi, bakit daw pinrovoke, ganon.
Just representing different identities and sexualities, like inviting people over that are of different sex and gender identity, I think that's enough. I think just educating and being proud to be who you are, I think those are good steps to take when you're interacting online and promoting the LGBT community.
Just don't comment kung alam mong mali. Like, makikita, masisimulan mo, no offense, pero kung alam mong ma-offend, huwag ka na mag-reply.
I mean, the easiest way to do that is to think before you post anything. Na isipin mo kung nakaka-offend ba to, kung may ma-upset ba, ganun.
I just want to be seen as a normal person. Being LGBT doesn't really mean that I'm special. I just wanted to be treated normally, like other people would treat others.
As a person, yung nothing else connected to that, just a sole person.
The prevention of online gender-based violence will flourish through exemplifying actions in all aspects, challenging stereotypes and social norms, raising social awareness, proper media representation, consumption, and usage. Let us all take a single step towards making the digital space a healthier environment for all.